Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Demolition Hound in Shadows, the new situation battle on PSN this week. It looks pretty good. Demos in the Zaku 1, which, yeah, they have really tuned up the speed on basically everything in the Sitbat as best I can tell. I have only played one round of it so far in Gym Sniper 2, and that thing is ridiculously fast. It should always have been faster than it has been in game, in my opinion, because it is, as we just talked about recently, a late war gym variant that is basically said to be technically almost on par with the Gundam. So yeah, it should have a pretty good move speed, but I'm also not sure that being able to backpedal as fast as a Dom can hover towards it, which is what the Sniper 2 can do in this, is quite what I had in mind. I don't mind it when I'm in it, but yeah, that seems like that might be a little bit of overtuned speed there, which, you know, I'm almost tempted to see if I can get enough overtuned parts onto one to make it that fast, but I don't have all of the speed increasing parts. There are higher levels of some of them that that for walk speed, I'm pretty sure that I have never gotten because they are, you know, they are step-up parts, so I have not done those step-ups. Hopefully, they will ultimately get put in the recycle ticket store the same as the cushioning part that came out this week. But, yeah, Zaku 1 has a bazooka with less ammo than the other Zakus. I think it still has 3 rounds before it needs reloaded. Has some grenades. I think they upped its melee count because it used to only have 2. I think it has 3 now. I could be wrong. And it should have a fairly strong shoulder tackle. But yeah, I know they have definitely improved it a couple of times since it came out. And, bad luck there because it does, I believe, have assault booster like all raids do, but there is nothing that stops a downswing if it connects. Actually, that's not true. There is one thing, and that is if one of your resonance skills, I just used that graphic like the other day, so I'll leave it this time. Also, it's 4 in the morning, and I want to make sure I get this uploaded in time. But if one of your resonance skills activates, it negates all damage reaction at the point of activation, and that does include downswings. You will not fall over if a downswing is what puts you into biosensor or psycho frame or one of those things. So, you know, just that's something that's hard to really count on, but if you luck out, you can definitely take an enemy by surprise, because yeah, that is the one and only time in the entire game that a downswing will not do what a downswing is supposed to do. All that are active guard, but yeah, okay, now I'm just getting into all the exceptions, and you know, if I keep it up, we'll be preparing a legal document by the time I'm done. But yeah, just for the record, downswings very hard to stop. There's only a couple of things and very specific situations where you can do it, and jumping is not one of them. Does the resonance skill work in mid-jump? It might. Okay, yeah, I'm going to stop making, like, firm declarative statements here because eventually I will, you know, I will just paint myself completely into a corner. So let's just talk about something else. There is apparently a GBO2 stream scheduled for Monday in Japan, which should be probably sometime Sunday afternoon or evening. Might end up being Monday morning, based on the exact timing. Not 100% sure. But yeah, stream coming up probably to announce, I'm assuming, anniversary things. Anniversary usually takes place July or August. I'm not sure which, but we will probably find out more. No idea what the suit's going to be. But, you know, again, more information hopefully coming. And I'll be interested to see what they've got. But, yeah, beyond that, not a ton going on. Gundam X is going to be on the official YouTube Gundam channel YouTube in the next week or so, I believe. I am just going to say they are attempting to, that they said they are going to be using it to test machine translation for anime, which I'm kind of not down with personally, but the good news is that if you want an official release to watch with the human written subtitle track for After War Gundam X, Tubi has you covered. It is on there. So yeah, like I said, I'm not much for machine translation. Like in a pinch, fine, but there, language is really complicated, and even with a good automated translation, there are just things that can slip past. So it's good to have people just look at it who know both languages and can actually speak to it, because there's a really neat thing out there. I believe it's documented on the Cutting Room Floor. I love that site. That basically in one release or another of Dragon Quest VIII for the PlayStation, there's like a full set of basically back and forth notes between Square Enix and the translators of Dragon Quest VIII, talking about how to handle certain things to just make it sound good, make it interesting to read in English. So it's fun to watch that process, because just talking about watching people talk about how the language is work and all, really fascinating, because translation is harder than it sounds, like much harder than it sounds, honestly. Okay, destroyed the enemy base. The Demo's team has gotten this down pretty well. Let's see, allied team is Zaku 1, a ghoul. Oh yeah, forgot to mention that. Maelstrom was telling me apparently the ghoul in here is a 400 cost, which is 50 points below the base level of it in the game. So yeah, this is technically a level 0 ghoul in this sit-bat. So yeah, that's really interesting. They have, obviously tweaked stats and things before for situation battles, but this is, I think, the first time I've heard of that they have tweaked cost. So yeah, they've invented higher levels of things, but yeah, this is the first time they've invented a lower level one. So very weird, but yeah, like I've said before, I enjoy the situation battles. And let's see, not a lot of damage from that counter, less than 2,000. The Sniper 2 and the other Jim Kai being there to follow up on it were a much bigger problem than the actual combo itself, or the actual counter itself. Grenade managed to get past and take out that Sniper, and that Jim Kai finished Demo with a tackle, and that is going to be his round, because we are at 5 seconds left, which since the cam here is usually about 10 seconds, that's it. Yep, timeout. But really good round. Like I said, I want to run this one some more. It was fun. And nice to see the Zaku 1 get some play. So good run for Demo. 3,300 out of 10,000, about a third of the score. 112k, 6 and 4. Very nice. So anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Honestly, though, in terms of like Gundam media availability, the thing that I am most wanting to see is G-Quux to get some kind of physical release. Of course, that was a Kara co-production, and the last Kara Amazon joint was Shin Kamen Rider, which still doesn't have a physical release outside of Japan. So I may be either going insane or importing G-Quux, or just waiting forever for that to come out on Blu-ray. Either way, good news is if you want Gundam Seed Freedom, they did actually release that on Blu-ray. It's on Amazon right now. But yeah, I really would like a physical Quax here.